This is July the 2nd, 2022. And now we got these guys out here doing mechanical work on this dead-end street of Sligo Mill Road
I think I secured the door. It was just someone here.
in Sheridan.
Special thing going on with the Vogue, and he's checked the door and opened. I think I got it secured now. There, just double checking. Thank you. Thank you, sir. 0142, come here, right? Animals report 2802 El Dorado Drive. 142. 814. Right for the last week, we're in, and we're going to be right behind the rallies.
Look at the oil that they're dropping.
So next time, let me know if you want to take a video.
What you say?
You can do that.
Next time, let you know I'm gonna take a video.
Yes.
Who the fuck are you to tell me who got to take a video or not?
You take a video, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me know.
So who are you to tell me I got to let you know when I'm taking a video? You got that game all wrong, young man. You in a public area.
I mean,
You mean nothing.
I'm working for this.
I don't give a fuck who you working for. You don't tell me who to let you know when I'm taking a video.
Yeah, let me know. I'm working. So what happened if you got it?
It is still pending for dispatch. They're short on run for drivers reporting.
Look at all this oil that is being dropped on the ground.
I want to fix it.
On the ground
No hurry.
that's coming out of this machine.
There's someone else who it is.
Anyway, who you are?
This is what I mean by big corporations where they let these people in here and they think they're running the show. This is what your government is allowing to happen. These individuals are out here dropping oil on the ground, and he says, I gotta let him know when I'm videotaping.
Near 1746 Coach Town Square. 7-year-old black female in gray pajamas.
They got me fucked up. I ain't one of these government employees.
Baker 370 at 816, Baker 120 at 816, Baker 129 disregard. 156 came in down too. Clear.
This is what goes on.
The company that can track this.
Let him know when I'm videotaping. What the fuck? Let me get an officer down here from the Takoma Park Police Department and let's see what happens to this shit.
Was it an insurance company?
This nigga got the game all wrong. Telephone number to the Takoma Park Police Department.
Takoma Park Police Department can be contacted at 301-270-1100.
Takoma Park Police 98509. This line is recorded. How can I help you?
I need an officer down here on Sligo Mill Road in Sheridan. It's the dead-end street. You have a gentleman back here that's doing mechanical work on a piece of equipment, and he's got oil all over the ground.
Okay, that was Sligo Mill in Sheridan.
Correct.
Okay, would you like to have your name and number, sir?
I'll be waiting on the officer when he gets here.
Okay, is there anything else, sir?
No, that's it.
Okay, I'll let them know. Thank you.
Thank you. They have turned this into their mechanic shop or yard work. And taxpayers of Takoma Park, this is what you're getting. Of allowing these individuals to park their equipment on the side of the roads, what they call permits. Let me call the real police down here. Maryland National Park Police.
According to Wikipedia, the Maryland National Capital Park Police is the law enforcement branch of
The Montgomery County National Park Police.
Montgomery County Police Department around Bethesda, sure.
Contact information for the Montgomery County National Park Police.
The phone number for this listing isn't available.
Montgomery County National Park Police.
Park Police Communications, Olivia speaking. This line is recorded. How may I help you?
Good morning. How you doing?
Hi, good morning.
I reported on Sligo Mill Road the other day that there is some heavy equipment on the side of the road by the park area. Now I come over here today, there's a gentleman over here that's doing mechanical work on these equipment, and he's dropping oil all over the ground. I would like an officer down here because this is unacceptable in this park area.
Okay, I just want to make sure I have your location to Sligo, and where specifically?
It's on. It's at Sligo Mill Conservation Park, neighborhood park. It's off of Sligo Mill Road in Sheridan.
Sheridan.
It's right behind the Mid-Atlantic off of New Hampshire Avenue.
Okay. Sheridan. Okay. So, okay, so what I'll do is I'll see what officers in the area, and then we'll send someone down there. But just in case they may need to ask you any questions, is it okay if I get your name and a good telephone number?
I'll be right here waiting on them because the gentleman is still here with an attitude, and he doesn't think anything's wrong with this. So I'll be here when the officer gets here.
Okay, so I'll send an officer down, okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Officer 0000000 is recording. Recording started.
July the 2nd, 2022. You see, taxpayers, these state people give these people permits, and you see what happens. They come out here, they throw oil on the ground, they do what they want, they throw the trash in the area, and then they walk away as though it's nothing. Somebody's getting their hands greased in this situation. But in the meantime, it's the environment, it's the people that live in the area that pays the price for this foolishness that these employees of ours are making these judgments or behind the door, closed doors situation. This guy is out here changing the oil, dropping it on the ground, and he don't think nothing's wrong with it. And I got to let him know when I'm recording. Ain't that some shit? You got the whole fucking game wrong. And then the first thing he told me, he works for this company, like that means something to me. Tearing up the trees, killing the trees, throwing oil on the ground. And he works for this company. Come on. You see the arrogance of these individuals. Because they pay these government officials off. They feel that everybody has to fall in line with them. As you see, I contacted Takoma Park and the National Park Police. Let's see if they come out here. This is unacceptable. This guy is dropping oil on the ground, which is a hazardous issue. They have yards where they make millions of dollars to do this kind of work on, and he comes down here at a park and dumps the oil on the ground. And I promise you, if I hadn't come by here, this shit would never have been. You see, he start picking up shit. I'm telling you, taxpayers and citizens, it's time to wake up and put a stop to this. I gotta let him know when I'm recording. This shit just burns me up like I'm in their country. These are the individuals who have been run from their country by the real men and women who are still in their country. And then they come over here with this foolishness like we supposed to fall in line of what they've been run from. Fuck out of here. Look at all the grease that comes off of this machine. And when it rains, the water pushes this grease onto the park area. I don't understand why these individuals don't understand this. He works for this company. Like that means something to me. Look at all the oil on the ground where he's dropped it. No care whatsoever. And I gotta let him know when I'm recording. Woo! This is a Ford 5EM 3713. I'm telling you, taxpayers, it's time you pull out your cameras and start recording the foolishness that our government is allowing. They say the state of Maryland gave them a permit to come out here and do this. damage the environment, dump oil on the ground, kill the plants. The state of Maryland gave them a permit to do that. Throw trash out, beer bottles, oil rags. Look at all the oil on the ground that this gentleman has put. And on the dirt. Come on. Unacceptable. Look how greasy this thing is. And when it rains, this grease goes onto the ground and into the forest, and then end up killing the greenery and then the wildlife that's in this wooded area. This is not rocket science that is taking place. Here we have Takoma Park Police Department arriving on the scene. We have car 340 and car 293. How you doing, Mr. Anderson?
How you doing, sir?
We have a gentleman, as you see all this oil and stuff on the ground, where
How you doing, sir? I'm on that. I'm gonna be right here.
how you doing, ma'am? All right.
Yes, I'm there. I'll be a mechanic, but I don't know.
I mean, if you're doing your job with that,
You don't worry back, clean it in. Okay. Yes, I won't pick up that. Man, not really. Yes.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Do you see all this oil that's in the ground? That's an environmental problem. He can't clean that up. You know, it's a disrespect to this park and what's going on here. You know,
But it's cleaning out there.
What company are you working
ARDNC audit.
how the hell are you going to clean up oil that is soaked in the ground? They should be finding these guys. And he thinks it's funny. You see that oil, Mr. Anderson? You see all that oil soaking into the ground? It is an environmental problem because they think that they're making millions of dollars and working with the state. It's okay to do. And he's smiling as though it's all right. And now he's talking about putting down oil dry stain to soak up the oil. It's going into the ground. This is big business, large corporation, and he talks his way out of a fine where oil is soaking into the ground. Unacceptable. This is what. Oh my God. Anybody else would have got a fine for dropping all this oil onto the ground. This is a joke. Let's see what the real police say when they come down here. Look at it, how soaked up the cardboard is with this oil. And as you see the arrogance of them, they don't want to talk to me, they want to talk to him. Because this is big business. This is money for this town. That's all. Is it possible I can get the CCN numbers on this call?
He's gonna give you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. This is why the administration of this town needs to go. Look at the pool of oil that is sitting on top of the ground. Big businesses get away with it. Look at that. And this gentleman says, I'm the one with the problem. But he's dropping hazardous material close to a park. No fine, no write-up. Just tell him, don't do it anymore. Thank you. This is the CCN numbers. You guys don't write up hazard material. You don't find people for hazardous material. I know it's not y'all. I know it's your brags, but
Yeah.
this is ridiculous.
And the issue too is that this is like park police jurisdiction, especially where he's working. So if we contact them.
Well, they're on their way. But their
Probably
jurisdiction is the tree line back. They were here the other day and told them that they got 3 days. But now he's out here doing mechanical work.
Right. So if park police is coming out, I do have his boss's information.
Yeah.
And contact them his if they want that. Because like you said.
And that's soaking in the ground. That's they got a yard. They make millions of dollars. There's no reason for them to be on the side of the road doing mechanical.
By the state,
Yeah. And then it's like, they don't even care. That's what gets me. They don't even care. They're nonchalant about this. But yet and still, your company says you're a green town, but this is crazy. And if you look in the woods, look at all the beer bottles they don't throw in the woods back here drinking, working. But they on their way. I call them too. I mean, I just don't want no kind of misunderstanding about what's taking place. This is an environmental problem. It's a hazmat problem. And they just don't care. I called the other day when the park police come. You see, there are 2 vehicles down there with the windows bust out. None of your officers showed up. Those 2 in the tree line right there. If you go on this side, both of those windows have been broke out. Somebody's been in those cars. Nobody showed up from Takoma Park. I don't know if you guys want to look into it right now, but both of the windows have been blowed out. They weren't like that the day before, but somebody's been through them. And this is no reflection on y'all. Y'all know what this is all about, but this is it's terrible. When these guys come down from Advanced Auto and work here, they gave them $500 tickets. He gets to walk away free, doing the same thing, because he's a business. I'm gonna see what park police do. I really am, because this needs to stop. These guys have a yard. They have big trucks that they can transport this stuff down here to work on the state highway. Not come on the side of the road where you ticket hard-earned people trying to make a living $500, and then he gets to walk away free with a slap on the wrist, and he thinks it's funny. He gets to clean it up. But look at the oil still in the dirt that has soaked in the dirt. That's unacceptable. I appreciate y'all coming out here, I really do, because I called you the other day about when they first start unloading this, and nobody showed up. But it's your brass. It's your brass. They just got served a defeat, and now I guess they don't want to send nobody down here, but it's not gonna stop. And this just shows, you're a green town. You claim to be a green town, and you allow this to happen. It's time for a change. It's time to put some new people in charge of the police department and the mayor and the city council of this town. It really is. You working at church tomorrow? I'm just messing. You know who I'm just messing with you. I saw you doing security work down there, so Huh? Is that you or the other young lady? One of y'all was in y'all little tan pants. Yeah. Okay, then it must be the other young lady. Say, that's it. That's it. It's nothing, not with me, it's nothing personal. I tell people that. It's getting terrible, man. You see where they just shot the Montgomery County officer and the DC officer. It's getting terrible. They don't care anymore, man, and that's why, I'm out here from both sides. It's not just one side with me. Code enforcement not working today?
Just the weekend.
I thought they would at least have some. Just for this. They got all these cameras. Just for this is a good find.
This is Park Police jurisdiction. They should have somebody.
Nah, they say this is Takoma. See, that's the jurisdiction part. They say from the tree line this way, it's Takoma Park. From the tree line inward is theirs. But they coming down here too, so. See, when it rains, look at all the oil that's on those machines. When it rains, all that grease and grime is going to get washed off these machines into the dirt. And the deer just had babies.
You can talk to state police about that, because that's who employs them.
Yeah, I'm writing up a thing, and I'm going to send it to your governor, because it's unacceptable what's happening just back here on this street here. And then they say they gave him a permit to do this. I'm pretty sure that's not what they gave him a permit to do. You guys ready for the immunity to be taken away?
Immunity?
Yeah, y'all will no longer have immunity. Every officer for himself. It's about to go into law in the state of Maryland.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. So that means every officer, when you mess up, you on your own. And that's a good thing, though, because now y'all don't have to listen to what your chief say or them say if they telling y'all to do something negative that y'all should know is wrong. Now I'm waiting on just the park police to show up. And the gentleman said he's going to put some stay dry on top of dirt to soak up the oil, which is already being soaked into the ground. He mad as I don't know what. They keeping y'all busy? Are y'all busy? Oh, y'all just started? It's gonna be a nice day today. Monday may be something different. The 4th of July may be different. I mean, well, they're going to be out in full force. Here come the park police with their weapons and shooting in the air and everything else. Let me see what car this is. This is the park police. .0795. How you doing, Mr. Ball? How you doing, sir? This gentleman out here now is doing mechanical work, and he's dropping oil and everything else on the ground out here.
What do you mean by dropping oil?
Look at the oil puddle.
It's leaking from the...
No, he's changing the oil, and it all dropped on the dirt.
How's it going?
I called them, and make sure the jurisdiction is right.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah. You see on the oil and up under the machine.
What's going on, man? How you doing? Yeah. You changing oil?
Yes, I do maintenance because the company is not getting the job. Yes, Monday is the holiday.
So the one thing is you can't say
Okay, my bad. They said now they took over this. So he said they took over this. So. Hello? All right, I'm on the back street. I'm taking care of man. I'll be right there in a minute. All right.
Yeah, I'm good.
Thank,
Yeah.
Thank you.
I did obtain his boss's info and contact him about that info.
So.
Appreciate you guys, though. Y'all be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see the oil, all that oil on the ground?
Say clean it up.
Yeah.
So, let them know, like, not to, he's stopping now. Yeah, we can't have that, but you're right, because if a deer come by, and like you said, a hazard, then it's a bigger problem.
Yeah, and it's already soaked in the ground. I don't know how he gonna claim to clean unless he get a shovel and dig it up. But this is what I'll be talking about, man. This is unacceptable from these large corporations.
When you guys going to be done here? Because it is a no parking time, and I was lenient. I gave you guys like a couple days. I know you guys are doing work, but you guys really can't park.
I mean, my boss, I don't know who called him. He told you you park right here.
Nah. Well, he probably told
I don't
you
know
that
who.
they
I
can
mean,
find somebody, but
I mean,
we got a big sign that says no parking. That's the only thing.
I
So,
mean,
I get it. The truck is big.
Yes.
It's hard to find a spot. I got that, but anywhere else, it's not on park property. That's the main thing. Especially when we got signs posted. So I didn't want to give you a ticket. I didn't want to. I didn't call the company yet because I was trying to give you guys a couple days to work. But that's not even know. Like, when are you guys going to be? Awake here? Like, as far as when?
I think it's I don't know. I've been mechanic. Right? I don't know how many books. I don't know how many days I got to work out there. You know
so
what I mean?
if you can,
it's not too long. I think it's not too long.
All right. Yeah, so if you can relate to your boss, I know the 4th is coming up on Monday. By Tuesday, I'll come back out here. So just let them know by Tuesday you guys need to move it. You know what I'm saying? Because other than that, we don't have to put a ticket on. And I've been lenient.
I mean, it's not my company.
I told you I get you just a contract, but if you can just reach your point of contact, just let them know.
Okay.
Yeah, just with the oil too, man. If you could just try to like.
No, when you finish it, he can clean it. This company. Wherever he go, wherever he go to work, it's clean it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Just make sure you clean it because I'm not a hazard specialist, but I just know we don't want.
Yeah, I know. I understand that. But some of the guys that be nosy too.
What? What?
And when I working right here inside the machine, he got me like blah blah blah. He said, I'm working for this company. It's not my own.
I'm a taxpayer. I'm a taxpayer.
Do me a favor. Just,
You know.
we're not
I'm
gonna do
not
that
the
right
owner.
here.
You know what I mean?
No, Miss I mean, this is what the problem is of stop being nosy because I want you to follow the law. Look at all the beer bottles they threw into the park over there from being drinking back here. You know, this is the attitude they have with these big businesses, that they're above the law.
Well, I understand that. I'm working for it. It's not, I mean, I'm not the owner.
I understand that,
I'm working for you. Keep coming like that.
which is my right.
You're right, bro.
Thank you.
Next
Which
time
is my
don't
right.
come to me like that.
Come to you?
Hey,
Yeah, so just like in the future, like I said, just call us. You know,
That's what I did. I just started recording. He tells me I got to ask him first to be recording.
There you go. Call that guy before.
I don't need to call them. I'm not committing a crime, young man. You are.
But I would say if you are to report something, instead of like dealing with the complaint, just call us. And
I didn't say. I didn't say. Well, I came here and started recording. I called Takoma Park, and then I called you. He's the one that wants to get irate. You know, I'm on public property recording, not saying a word. As long as he don't engage me, I don't engage him. You know. But this is unacceptable what's going on here, and I'm gonna reach out. I don't know if the state, since the state is the one that said they're giving them all this, I'm gonna call the state police because there's something got to be done about these guys coming down here doing mechanical work and leaving this stuff on public property.
I get your name, man. What's your name?
Angel.
Angel? Okay, yeah, Angel. So I'm not sure how you gonna be able to clean that up. I'm actually curious. I never.
I mean, when he finished, he got buckets. He take it all the mess, and put a new dirt up there.
New dirt? Okay.
Yes.
Alright. I'm good with that. And when are you gonna be able to finish that?
I'm not sure. I mean, I think he started working on Thursday. Monday's holiday, so he started working Tuesday.
You thought it was on Tuesday?
Tuesday, yes.
Alright, that's fine. I ain't gonna lie, y'all have to move to. So whoever you need, let them know too. That because other than that, we're gonna have to call the company. It's gonna be, you know, I would like you to just reach out to the point of contact.
He can move again. I'm on this holiday, right? Monday is
Right.
holiday.
That's what I'm saying. For Tuesday, whoever you can call to have them, you know, make sure you guys. I guess if you're gonna start working, you
Yes.
move the truck on Tuesday.
Oh, it's more
make
than
sure that's
somewhere.
clean.
Yes.
All right. How's your day going on, Mr. Mike? Everything else?
I just walked up here.
Okay.
I just got here and I see this gentleman doing mechanical work, dropping oil and everything. You know, they came down here and gave these people $500 tickets that came from AutoZone doing the exact same thing. And we get a slap on the wrist with big corporations who are paying off individuals.
Who was it that gave $500 tickets?
You guys. A park police came one day and they were doing the same thing. And the people said they got $500 tickets from park police. These guys are doing the same thing, but because they're big businesses, they get a pass. And this is what we got problems with. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing.
Yeah, because it's not.
You know,
it has nothing to do with a big business, big nothing. You know, like I said, I just spoke to my advisor of the park rules. He told me he's gonna clean it up with the gravel. You know, thinking all that. Cool.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
3 days from today.
On
He's not.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
So it's a holiday. Like I
Yeah,
said.
but it's gonna be no soaked in the ground by then. That's what I'm saying. But the problem, and it's not you guys. It's the it's your administration that is allowing these people to do this. It's unacceptable. And I'm not saying that. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but this is unacceptable. Tuesday, this oil would have soaked into the ground deeper in there. What, they're gonna dig it up with a backhoe and pull that oil out? Look how it's sitting.
He said he's gonna lay down some new dirt. So
Yeah, Tuesday. Putting down new dirt is not stopping it from the hazmat of the oil going into the ground and killing. And it's a.
I get it, but my thing is just like this is where we're at. Like, what else? What can we do right now to solve that problem? You know,
You can't do nothing. That's it. Nothing you can do.
There's nothing. No equipment I have. What I can do. You know.
And I'm not saying it's your fault.
Yeah.
It's nothing you can do. Whoever gave these people authorization to do, they are responsible for this. And this is why I videotape and make this so higher up understands when you give these people permits to do this kind of stuff. This is what happens. They have yards where they take these things in and do the work. I know all about heavy equipment, mechanical work, and these. It's in their yard, not on the side of the road, on a park, where livestock, live animal are. And there's nothing you can do. You're right. There's nothing can be done right now. But whoever gave them the permit should see this. This is what is happening when you give permits to these big companies. You know, if it rains, look at all this grease. If the water hits this grease, it comes down. It is not even just about this oil. It's about this grease right here. If it rains, that grease goes into the ground.
And like you said, the company that gave them the permit, it's their responsibility to make sure once they leave, the stuff will be clean, and in the future, they can't be parking here, and that's why.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Dre? How you doing? Eat with me.
What's going on, man?
Because I ain't trying to stir that man.
Oh, no, man. Nah.
Yeah.
You good, man. Off the bell. Nice to meet you, bro. You got that Shake Shack shirt on?
Huh?
That's a Shake Shack?
Yeah,
Man,
I got it from my nephew.
Man, that joint good, man. Them burgers good as I don't know what, man.
Somebody told me about that.
Yeah. It make you, if you eat Five Guys, you'll stop eating Five Guys once you have a Shake Shack burger.
You know, Five Guys is dry meat anyway.
They just expensive, man. You spend about $20 just for a burger and a drink. I'm like, sheesh. Might as well dine in, but.
Yeah, but I mean, I appreciate it. I know you. I just want to get it on record that we call y'all and call them. You have the CCN numbers for this call?
Yeah, I got you.
Can I get that, please? Yeah, I was on my way over there, man. Then I see this going on. It's crazy, man. Just this has to stop. Did you get that part? Or we gotta go get that part? All right. And the officers rode away. They didn't even check the cars that was down there. I didn't see them check the cars. They just rode away to Takoma Park. It's taxpayers of Takoma Park. I don't know what to say. I really don't. Of what is happening in this area. I told them about the cars. They just get in their cars and they rode off. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. That's the CCN number, case numbers. I know. My thing is this: it's upper management that has to put a stop to this. Not the officers that come out because it's already occurred. But, big businesses think they can get away with anything, and it needs to stop. It really does. They have big trucks to bring these things down here. Every day they get ready to do work. 30 minutes or an hour before they get ready to do work, and then take them back to their yard. Parking them in a park is unacceptable. I don't care if you do get a permit. But I got a problem. I'm gonna record no matter what. You're doing something wrong, no matter what, and it's up to the people we employ to take it from there. That's why I call y'all.
I said more so like if you're going to engage with them, if it's a problem, just call me because I don't want you guys.
Oh no.
So
as long as he don't put his hands on me, Mr. Bell, we all right. I talk shit. He can talk shit all day long. But I don't even worry about it. I call. I let y'all come to Takoma Park King. I know he's the mechanic, but when you drop oil and he overfilled them because he got 2 oil containers, and he overfilled and he drops it on the ground like it's nothing. And then say it's not a problem. You're just gonna throw dirt. That's an environmental problem, dropping oil on the ground. Like I say, the guys came from Advanced Auto, and I called you guys, and they say you guys gave them $500 tickets. What's the difference between them and regular citizens?
And when you say we gave them, that's the big thing because I don't know if I was here.
No, you weren't.
How's it going?
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Because when you say that, I've been here for 10 months. So like when you say we gave them tickets,
No,
like,
the Maryland National Park Police is when I say we.
Okay.
You're
and the thing is, like, I don't know, like, personally, like, an officer that did give him a ticket, so I'm not sure. So I don't want to, like, you know.
Oh, no. That's what the people said because they were mad. They were doing mechanical work back here.
Mm-hmm.
And I called them, and they came back in. They said.
And I'm not saying that's not true because I believe you. I'm just saying, like, I just have no idea about it.
Yeah,
as far as, like, tickets being issued for, you know, other, you know, people that.
Well, it is illegal to do mechanical work on a public street. Mm-hmm. And when they came here, especially in the park, I don't know if they got the ticket or not. That's what they told me. But you shouldn't have been back here doing it. First of all, you know.
Yeah, that's like, for instance, like in all our park property, including this, you know it's illegal to even play music. To have music, like to have
loud music.
Any modified music on the park property.
Yeah.
To smoke cigarettes, all like
it's a federal. It's a federal, like being in a federal building.
We have so many rules and violations. Sometimes people just don't know. But it's, you know, I always try to advise and then make sure. My thing is, let's find a solution. You know, what is the solution to this? The solution would be to get these cars up out of here, and then, you know.
Well, I agree. When you came the other time, it wasn't nothing but the two. Now you see they don't drop more down there and more. But then when I come here this month, he's doing oil change and dropping it on the ground. That's what I said. And I said, let me call Takoma Park and you guys. He started telling me, you asked me before you start recording. You got me mixed up with somebody else. You know, you'll see the video. It'll be on there. But it's for the management that whoever gave him the permit, they should be responsible to make sure telling these people there is no mechanical work on the property or where you getting the permit.
Right.
You know, and if it is, start finding them. Right. But I appreciate it, sir.
Until next time.
Yes. Well, I hope it don't be no next time. I mean,
we'll see each other again, Mr. Blake.
Yeah. It's an ongoing battle, man.